Yes guys, welcome back to Hair System DIY. It's been a while. Today I'm going to do something which could be very irresponsible, and that is tearing a system off my head. I want to know if it's possible. So before I crack on with today's video, guys, don't forget to subscribe. 77% of people who watch my video aren't subscribers. That's mind-blowing. Why aren't people subscribing? You'll be able to get notified whenever I make new content. You're not just going to sporadically come across it. It's going to help build the community. It's going to help more hair system wearers find out free information and tutorials and reviews and maintenance advice, all of this kind of stuff, if you just whack that subscription button and whack that bell. So this is something I've always wondered. It's something I've never tried, and that is literally just tearing off the hair system. I saw this on Catfish. I'm not a Catfish fan, but my other half is, and there was an episode where there was a guy just sitting in the room with this guy who ended up being a catfish, and he just walked up to him and literally ripped his hair off. It was a hair system and it looked really painful, but it did seem to come off in one piece despite how painful it looked, and I really wanted to give this a try myself. Now, before I get into the real meat and bones of this particular attempt, I just want to say that there's a couple of things we need to consider before this is done. Now this, by the way, my hair is a mess. I haven't really touched it for about a week. It's getting itchy, it's been on for a good old while, and it is kind of time to come off, but I'm not going to use C22 this time. Now C22 is an advisable thing to use when you are removing your system. It's pretty much common sense. I have noticed, for some reason, I'm sure it's to do with Chinese lockdowns at the moment, that there's not really much maintenance products. There's not many maintenance products for sale at the moment. I'm really struggling to find them. If you have a place where you can find these products, please do whack it in the comments box below, because yeah, they're hard to come by at the moment. I'm really struggling finding all sorts, you know, Ghost Bond even I'm struggling to get a hold of. Tapes are in short supply at the moment. Scalp protector is literally the most impossible thing. I'm actually thinking of jumping on board a bulk order for some scalp protector with a couple of other people, because at the moment it's being priced at, you know, 120 quid for like 4 bottles of it. So like 3 or 4 of us, or 5 of us even, might jump together and sort of all pull into a big bulk order, because that seems to be the only way we can get them. So yeah, I'm a bit short at the moment of all of these things, which is why I even considered doing this. Another thing I'd like to add is that this is a fairly rigid base. This is German lace. I am going to be doing a review actually on this base, on this system. It's actually a Lord hair system, which I will be doing in the very near future. So I would not recommend even considering pulling off a system without any solvent remover. If it's a delicate system, so I'm talking, you know, ultra thin skins, Swiss laces, those kind of things, I wouldn't even consider trying to pull your system off without using products like C22 and, you know, kind of products like that. Even alcohol can be used in this situation. So please, 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 if you're gonna do this yourself, really be careful. It's not the wisest thing, but I feel confident in this base that it can be okay. And I've got to say, I'm actually kind of looking forward to this, because the last couple of days I've had this on over a week. It's really hot in the UK right now, and it's been itching, and my brain is just like, oh, I want to take this thing off right now, but I had to wait for the right time because I've just been busy with other things. So now is the time. Now, I'm not expecting this to be pretty. I'm expecting it to be pretty sore when I'm doing it. I'm expecting there might be a little bit of redness when I'm actually pulling it off. There might be some parts where I'm actually pulling it, and basically I might have to pull a little bit harder on certain bits, usually at the back, because when you think about it guys, you sleep with the back of your head on your pillow, so that's where the bond seems to be strongest. So I am anticipating that. Because I use Ghost Bond on the front, I'm anticipating that this might be fairly easy to come off. I'm actually feeling a slight loosening anyway, as I said, on the sides, because I have had this on for over a week. The tape that I do have on the side is No Shine Walkers, but also there's a bit of Extender Bond on there. Not Extender Bond, it is Extender Bond, what am I talking about? Yeah, so that's the one with the holes in it. The holes in the middle, which are supposed to help with breathability and that kind of thing. So really interesting to see how this comes out. So I'm going to start with the front because it's Ghost Bond and the bond usually isn't too hard. See, that's pretty easy. And I can already feel a little bit of looseness on this side, which is good. And it's not even painful right now. Okay, ow, 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 that is hurting. That's the Extender Bond going through the middle, as you can see there. But it's coming off, as you can see. Ow, as I fully 100% expected. The back is the toughest bit. I can really feel that tape sticking to my scalp. It'd be really interesting if that's red at all. Obviously it's impossible for me to see. It did feel a bit sore. Look at that. That is a vision of a system which has been on for 7 to 10 days, and you can even see bits there that are sort of bulking up. I hate when that happens. I really hate when that happens because it's like, feels lumpy on your head and it can just get quite itchy. Easier than I thought guys. It is possible, but I'd love to reiterate, I need to reiterate this. If you're gonna do this, do it with a base which is not delicate. So avoid it if it's a Swiss lace, avoid it if it's an ultra thin skin. I'd only do this with a French, a German, a monofilament, or a thicker poly base. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to basically jump into the shower, I'm going to basically shampoo my head. I usually use an antifungal shampoo just for any sort of bacteria which might have sort of, or not bacteria, but for any fungal stuff that might have sort of built up on my scalp. It's a great way of keeping your scalp clean and hygienic. I'll then leave my scalp for a couple of hours, see how it's feeling. Hopefully any redness might have gone. I don't even know if there's actually any redness on it right now, but it certainly does feel a little bit sore. And then I'll probably reapply this later. So a bit of a silly video for you today guys, and well, kind of out of necessity actually, because C22 is in such short supply. If you'd like to see any of my other videos where I'm being a little bit silly, I've got some shorts as a playlist which you might want to check out. I'll whack that on the screen right now. Please guys, like the videos. Don't forget to subscribe. It'd be great to have you on board. It will let other people know. The YouTube algorithms absolutely love subscriptions, so it'll help more people find it. And I'm looking forward to speaking with you really soon when I'm going to be talking about German lace.